Okay, welcome to ICT Integration. My name is Jarrod Johnson and I'll be running the course. I would just like to give you some background on where I'm coming from. Okay, so to give you an idea, Jarrod Johnson and I work at Pulteney Grammar, science and IT teacher first. Alright, so my passion is science, but I also love technology. I'm also the head of teaching and learning for the middle school, and I've also been the ICT Integration and e-learning coordinator. So I have a background in being able to use technology to teach across many different faculty areas. I'm always willing to learn new things, always willing to try new things with the staff and help them to try new things as well. At the University of Adelaide, I was originally the ICT project officer when we first introduced the ATSL standards, which became the NPST and are now the APST. So helping to integrate ICT integration and technology into the School of Education. I now do the ICT integration lecture and I'm currently researching e-portfolios and technology in schools. Now, recent experiences, in 2012 I was the AISA Teacher of the Year for independent secondary schools, and I was nominated by AISA for Australian Teacher of the Year. I've also been nominated for Leader of the Year in Educational Technology and was awarded the Leading Light Award in 2014 for significant contribution in ICT. And a year ago I won the NGS Super Scholarship Award for utilising technology in education, setting up Arduino boards and electronics kits. I've been a keynote lecturer or keynote presenter at the Cyber School conference in UQT in 2004. I've also was convener at the Young Learners Conference in Sydney in 2015, and I've presented ICT integration and flipped learning at a huge number of places, including Singapore, EduTech in Sydney, Queensland, and all of the faculty areas conferences in South Australia. Now, ICT integration can be broken down into 9 areas. The baseline, which we're calling them, basically your e-portfolio, your learning platforms, and how we communicate online. The key skills are how you present and use presentation tools, literacy and numeracy, so how you can use technology for that, and how to do collaboration, cooperation and sharing. The specialisation is more about education and how we use technology as different to other areas of faculties at the university. So mobile computing is quite a lot different to what we might do something in science or English or economics. Edward Palmer is going to be teaching that subject later on in the year or next year. But we're also going to databasing, and when I say databasing, very basic, like using data, but how to gather, finally look at learning objects, so how to use tools in education. We can go into a great deal more information. As I set up here, you've got ICT integration and mobile learning, which are the ICT integration stuff is the basic stuff you're going to cover in this subject, but mobile learning will be covered, as I said, by Ed. There is so much more detail which we can go into. It's another course in itself. Flipped learning is a passion of mine, and this is an example of flipped learning where I deliver the content online and you can consume it in your own way. I've developed the 7 stages of flipped learning and presented it at many different places, and I'd be happy to present it to you guys if you're interested. Gamification is another passion of mine, where we're using gaming to get virtual reality. 2 things that we do at Pulteney: virtual reality headsets, where our students are designing shipping containers that they can, so they're 3-dimensional, and they're converting them into affordable housing for disaster relief victims. They're putting Augmented reality is where you overlay information into the real world, so it's like even better than virtual reality, where because you're not in an alternate reality, you're basically augmenting our reality. Wearable tech, we build iPad, iPhone and Apple apps at our school all the way down to year 3, and wearable tech is one of the ways that we are moving forward. Wearable teaching is also another one. Robotics is something we do at our school. We use Lego Mindstorm, but we also do Adreno bots, and we do Ozbots as well in the prep school. 3D printing and modelling is something which we've been doing at Pulteney for quite some time now, and we run an innovation and enterprise subject in year 9 where students have to design their own subject and print. And interactive objects, there's just so many different things you can do. So I'm going to try and keep each of these topics short. This week we're going to be covering introduction and then how to set up your e-portfolio, which is one of the most important things you're going to have to do. That's where you're going to base everything out of for the rest of the year. Each of these lectures each week I'm going to deliver 3 lectures. First lecture will be the theory and understanding what is available. The second lecture will be the pedagogical rationale for why you would use this technology, and the third lecture is going to be giving you some training on how to use one of these different things in the previous screen. So by the end of this, you should have been posting to the discussion board for each unit. We're going to be doing this over the next 8 weeks with 1 per week. I really look forward to working with you all. You all have access to my email. You also have access to my phone number via Canvas. Feel free to call me anytime. I'm always happy to help. If you're a little bit worried about calling me, then send me an SMS, and when I've got time, I'll give you a ring. But otherwise, send me an email. So all these lectures will be up on YouTube and on Canvas. So let's get excited. Hope you have a good time, and especially good luck with all your practice here. Thank you.